I wanted to share something that I did, that I made for my hair. I was completely inspired by Ulta's, one of their advertisements in their little, I guess, not necessarily a catalog, but they send it through the mail like almost monthly, or I don't know, just every season seems like, just to tell you what they're promoting. And in one of the pictures, there was a girl, she had on earrings that were made of like Christmas tree decorations, like the big balls, and she had a big black satin bow in her hair, in like a bun. So I was like, man, I gotta get on it. I want to do it. So I decided to take myself to Michael's and buy everything I needed to, make my own, have my own, I guess basically to achieve the same thing. So what I'm going to do, I went out and bought the Christmas tree balls, the little ornaments, that's the word I'm looking for. I went out and bought some ornaments, so I'm going to make another tutorial for those ornament earrings. So now I'm going to be showing how I made the bow. Here it is, right here, you can see it in my hair. It's nice and shiny and big, so basically it's like an oversized bow. Now what you're going to need is a good thick black satin roll of ribbon. I got this mega roll. Got this at Michael's for, I believe this one was a little bit more pricey than the other ones, because I wanted, first of all, I needed it to be thick and I wanted it to be satin. And there were other ones that were sheer or not thick enough, and those go for $3.99, I believe. But I wanted like the black satin, so I went ahead and got this, and this was $7, a bit much, but like I said, I really needed to have it. And so basically you're going to cut yourself about 30 to 32 inches, depending on how big you want it, or less, just depends on what you want, of ribbon. So that's my 30 or so inches. And you're just going to basically just tie it like you do a shoestring, minus the knot prior to. Like, you know how sometimes they refer to it as like making the bunny ears? So here are your bunny ears holes. I just put my fingers through it, so it's about even. And I'll pinch the ears, cross them over, and then carefully slip this front one, put it down and into the hole, and then pull it. And then all you gotta do is just work with it till it starts, coming to that familiar shape. So I'm just kind of working it. Nothing super perfect. And also when you cut the ribbon, make sure you cut the ends at an angle. You don't have to, it just looks cuter that way, I think. So just play with it a little bit. Actually, let's see, let's make this the front. So nice big satin bow. Really big. So there's your bow. Don't need to do anything else with the ribbon itself. Now, I thought about, okay, maybe they have it glued to a barrette, or I don't know. But I thought of the easiest thing I could think of was, there's probably just a little wire in there that you can just stick right in, like attach it to the bow and stick it in. So I bought some floral wire, and this whole packet of 18, I think was about, no, not even 18. I think it's more than 18. But it was only $1.50. They're thin but durable. And I believe these are, according to my receipt, these are 18-inch, that's where I got 18 from, 18-inch 22 gauge floral wire. Doesn't matter the color because it doesn't, nobody's going to see it. And if you want, you can trim maybe about a couple inches off each end. Just so, it just depends on how big your bun is going to be in your hair or whatever, because you don't want the ends sticking out of your hair, like the back of your bun. So here's the remainder. You can barely see it because it's so thin. Then just fold it over, preferably more towards the middle, so kind of fold it in half. And then all you're going to do, you're going to take your bow, take your folded wire, put it through the back loop here of the ribbon so it comes out, and then just pull it towards, I guess away from you. So it's kind of, see, it's like just hanging on it. So it's attached there. And then after that, just twist it a couple times just to give it a good anchor. It's still a little flimsy, but once you get it in your hair, you're okay. And even still, if this is still too long for you, you can still trim the excess. So it's almost like one of those bobby pins, those wider ones, like that. And then the only thing, I guess this could be optional, it just depends on you. But for me, when I stuck it in at first when I stuck it in my hair, it felt like, do you ever have a bobby pin and it lost the thick black nubs on the ends of it? Like if that came off, have you ever tried to put it in your hair and it just hurts so bad because it catches on all your hair as you push it in? It's very painful. That's what this feels like. So I actually tried using candle wax, like of course melted candle wax on the ends, but that didn't last. So I turned to my hot glue gun and it did the job. So you honestly don't even, just maybe, I don't even know if you can see, there's just a little tiny drop, just enough to coat the tips of the wire. The tiniest bit. If you have any alternative to this, that'd be fine. I'm just sharing what I did. So, let that dry for a few seconds. It pretty much dries instantly because you're not even using a lot. And that's it. That is the oversized bow. I'll put it in my hair to demonstrate. Put it on top. So basically you just stick it in and it slides right in there, as you can see. And that is the oversized satin bow. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of myself because I made myself a hair accessory. I should get into that because it's so simple and super cheap. All thanks to Michaels. So again, this was inspired by Ulta's ad in their little seasonal catalog deal. The girl had on an oversized black satin hair bow in her hair. So there you go. Hope that helps. And try it out. It's very simple. If I can do it, you can do it. Believe me. So, alright, just wanted to share. Thought it was fun. Just a little something I put together. Okay, thanks for watching.